Mr. Pat here like always, and today we'll be making another tasty treat with some fresh seasonal ingredients, and I like to call that collard roll-ups. So like always, everyone come gather up, put in your EcoSpaces thinking cap, because we're ready to dive right in and start whipping up some collards. This is one of my favorite parts where I hear everyone's answers, so let me know if anyone's ever tried collard greens prepared in any type of way. Hey, keep it coming, keep it coming. I'm hearing a lot of yeses. Perfect. So, those who did have collard greens in the past, who made it for you and how was it prepared? Was it steamed? Was it like the collard roll-ups that we're gonna be preparing today? Did you eat it fresh from the garden? Ooh, I'm hearing a variety of answers, and I love that so much. The first time I had collards was honestly this past summer, and it was a blessing. I had it fresh from the garden, and it tasted so good. And then I whipped up my own collard greens, and that was even better. So I like collards always, and this is not new to me, but the ingredients that I'll be putting into the collards will be new to me. So I'm excited to try that out for everyone today. Does everyone want to know something that even I didn't know when I was in 3rd grade? Apparently, the color of your vegetables tells a lot about the nutritional value in it. Eating a variety of colors ensures that you get as many nutrients as possible, and we call this eating the rainbow. Now, according to eating the rainbow, collard greens would fall under the green section. And just like other fruits and vegetables, collards are packed full of vitamins, minerals, and calcium. Eating different colors of fruits and vegetables will help us become better learners, and it'll help us playing on and off the field. For our recipe today, we'll be adding even more colors to our collard greens. So obviously, we're gonna be needing some collard greens. I got a bunch of them. We'll be adding some chickpeas, and we'll be mashing them, which is gonna be super fun. We also got a carrot, a cucumber, lemon, and I'm gonna top it off with some sunflower seeds. And all of this is gonna make a really delicious, yet very simple meal. And of course, let's not forget that this week is the first week of Black History Month, and you know who really loved his collards? The great Martin Luther King Jr. When he wasn't out being one of the greatest civil rights leaders of all time, he was at home eating some collard greens. Collards are super popular in the American South, and they were a staple of the African American community during and after the time of slavery. Collards are a big part of what we call soul food, or traditional Southern African American food. Many of the foods integral to this cuisine all stem from the limited ration given to the enslaved people by their planters and masters. Everyone had to be super resourceful and just use whatever they had on hand. And since we're preparing ingredients in the kitchen, let me just get changed real quick. Much better. Let's get started. To begin, I'll show everyone how to safely grate their lemon so we can get some really nice lemon zest. So with our non-dominant hand, hold the lemon, and with our dominant hand, get the hand grater. We have this little bowl to catch all the zest. And all you want to do is zest right on. Make sure you catch as much as possible in the thing, and wash your fingers. And we'll get a whole bunch of this in the end once we grate the whole entire lemon. Now look at all of this lemon zest from one lemon. And now we're just going to collect the lemon juice from a little lemon juice squeezer. Simply cut the lemon in half, fingers in, like that. Put that aside, get the other one on there. Squeeze. And as you see, we have some lemon juice. Now it's time to peel the vegetables with our vegetable peeler. So we just want to take the top layer off, so simply boom, And we want to collect all of that to compost. Firmly, and all I'm gonna do is slide across just like this. As you see, I get some carrots at the bottom. Now it's the cucumber's turn. And as you see, we already got the cucumbers going. So we got both the carrots and cucumbers in this bowl, and I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of salt. And then mix it well. So I got my washed collard greens now, and I'm gonna cut down on the back of the stem just so it's not as thick. I'm gonna do this carefully with a knife. So all I'm gonna do is make a little incision, and then slide all the way down. And then we cut it right here. Perfect. Now it's all flat, not as thick, and we are good to go. So we got our drained chickpeas now. We'll put them in the bowl. Set this aside. We'll start off with a tablespoon of olive oil. Drop that in there. We'll add a teaspoon of salt. A quarter teaspoon of pepper. And the juice of 1 lemon. And then we're going to smash this up all with a fork. And this is what it's going to look like when it's all done. So now we're going to get started rolling up all our ingredients into our collard greens. So we'll lay this down, spread a little of olive oil and move it all around. Make sure it gets everywhere. Do to the other side, little olive oil. Oops. Make sure it gets all over till everything's shiny. Now chickpeas. Add in some of our cucumbers and carrots, and top off with some of that zest. And we're wrapping it. I want to wrap it like this, fold it in, and be tight. Then I'll get the knife. Fingers in, cut like that, and we have our collard roll-up. And we are all done cooking, so I'm gonna take off the chef hat and show everyone the final product. So I actually forgot to put the seeds in there, but I just sprinkled them on top. I definitely do recommend putting it in the wrap, but on top is fine, and I'm super excited to try it. So let's just go right in for it. Take this middle one. Cheers. Wow, that was super, super refreshing. Automatically, I was hit with that lemon, which I really, really like. And then you also taste basically everything from the chickpeas, the consistency of it especially. You taste the cucumbers and the carrots. You have that little bit of crunch from the sunflower seeds, and then obviously you taste the collards. So this is an amazing dish, and all the ingredients that you saw today, I got for under $5. So a very nutritious, simple snack at a very affordable price. And this is just a little bit of what I had. I still have a bunch of chickpeas and carrots and cucumbers left, so much to go around. And one more thing before we head off and end it for the day is, if you didn't have cucumbers or carrots or sunflower seeds, or you had different types of seasoning, what would you put in this collard roll-up? Literally, you can use anything from your kitchen, any type of vegetable, any type of seasoning on your chickpeas, any type of sunflower seed or nuts, anything will be great for this dish. So please think about it over with your family and friends, and maybe even try it yourself. But I'll see everyone next time at our next lesson.